The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Hi, welcome to GameShift. Tonight we have Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Evil Genius, Final Fantasy 15, A King's Tale, Metal Slug, and Ms. Splosion Man. Join us. So tonight, I brought Dragon Ball Xenoverse. This is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
Yep.
Very similar to the first game, but so you're in the time patrol and you're trying to basically manipulate time to correct things that the bad guys have made.
Oh joy!
wrong.
More time travel
so
stuff.
So you do time travel in a Dragon Ball
I
game.
like the art style. That's very nice.
Yeah, Dragon Ball never goes wrong with the art style because it's like cell shaded. It looks and it's really good. Like the 3D effects, everything.
Yeah, they're doing a good outline on that.
Yeah, the controls take some getting used to, but once you get used to them, they're good, and it's very repetitive with the controls. So, I gave it an 8 out of 10 just because, the controls could be better.
Okay,
I don't
fair
think
enough.
the animation could be any better, and the graphics couldn't be any better, because, I think it's top-notch as far as that goes.
Yep.
And if you're a big fan of Akira Toriyama, it's a good game.
Okay, fair enough. How's the gameplay so far? Is it what's it like?
Toriyama. The gameplay is...
We'll teach him English soon.
I know, yeah. But no, the gameplay is just like, like I said, your buttons, you got hard, soft punches.
Okay.
You do little control functions, and then you can go in and you can disappear and appear behind the guy. So it's different little control tweaks like that, but they don't always work. So I'm like, okay.
Okay, so there's still a bit of a learning curve.
Exactly.
Make way, rookie, time patroller here. Okay, defeat him.
Yep.
If your player hit points are depleted, then you lose.
Of course.
Okay. Let's go!
But it is a fun game, and you go through the whole Dragon Ball story.
Yep. Which there's a lot of story. Yeah.
Right. It's the longest running animation in Japan.
Yeah. It's frightening.
Or even, I think it's the longest running animation ever, including The Simpsons.
And The Simpsons has got almost 30 seasons now. Gundam's been since 1979.
Yep.
So.
And they stopped Dragon Ball for a while, and then, they did Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT.
Yep.
And now they have Dragon Ball Super.
Man, you got to fight while flying? This sucks.
Oh, yeah, and that's tough.
I can imagine. No thanks.
And you got to really chase them down.
I'm assuming you're the guy with the yellow hair and...
Yes. And you customize your character,
okay,
which
good.
is really cool. So, I did
You missed.
I did pretty much.
You missed again. There you go.
Yeah, it's very difficult when they move. They can just get out of your way, and you usually have to hunt them down and find them. And you can do special moves. You can see your meter's got to build up, and you can do special moves. I know. See, missed him again.
Yep, we will teach him freely.
Someday.
We'll make a gamer of him yet, or a competent gamer at least.
I used to go to Cambridge, Mass, and I used to go to the Japanese shop there, and they used to actually have the stand-up machine of the Dragon Ball fighting game, and that was very difficult to learn the moves on there too. But it was fun.
It's all good.
I like a challenge though. This game is more challenging than other fighting games.
So what else is there in the game besides the 3D sort of fighting style? Is there much else to do?
Well, there is a map that you can walk around in to get different things, and you can buy customizations for your character, or you can go on side quests that are not related to the story.
Good.
So they put a lot into the game, and the world that you're just running around in the first place is pretty big.
Nice.
And so this is basically the whole game. You level up your character, and then you move on to the next scene. What I do like about it is it's seamless between the gameplay and the anime because it's the same type of graphics.
Yeah. That's good.
It's definitely worth it. If you're a fan of the anime, this is something you would love to play. I am, obviously.
Yeah.
Dragon Bill Z is my
Yes.
username.
Yes,
So.
we know.
That's one of the most famous scenes from one of the earliest.
No, he's out for a while. Don't worry, he'll be back in the next episode.
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
I mean, it's Dragon Ball, and then I'm sure they're going to come out with like the original's good too. This one was on sale this week. I think it probably still is.
Yeah.
The original you could probably get pretty cheap. I'd play that first.
Yeah.
Because it goes in order.
You don't necessarily need that one to play this one. You
Right.
can just jump in.
You could just jump in and learn it pretty quickly. And
Fair
start playing.
enough.
Difficult to hunt the enemies down. Difficult to get, there's these little guys on the next level where you actually have to chase them down because they're running away from you the whole time. It's because they're scared of you.
Gotcha.
So, good game. Excellent. Pick it up if you can.
Will do. Next up, we've got Evil Genius for the PC. It's actually by a game company called Elixir Studios. The game's really, really old. This came out probably 12 to 15 years ago. Company doesn't exist anymore, but is still available on Steam. You get to play as your own very evil genius. Take over, say, a volcanic island, your very own volcanic lair. Plot out your evil ways. You have to build your lair within the mountainside. Look, I had to build all of this myself, and it was very, very taxing to have minions do this. And some of your minions are really stupid, but that's okay. That's half the fun.
I could see you pitting your minions against each other.
No, not against each other. Against those who would thwart against me.
Ah, I see.
So you'll go about and you'll do missions.
It looked like there was two fighting there.
Yeah, but they weren't my minions against my own minions. It was minions against those trying to stop me.
Okay.
You'll go to the world map here. You'll try and do evil deeds to try and gain some notoriety. So you become more and more evil. And the more evil you are, the more evil things you can do. Trying to take over the world. Yes, we're going to do this soon, right after lunch. You've got to feed your minions. They want to eat. They want benefits. What the heck? I don't have time for this. But it is what it is. Running an evil empire takes minions, and minions want to be fed, and they want to be treated fairly. Who knew healthcare? God. But yeah, you go about, you do assorted missions, you take money from the nations as you do your evil deeds, because you still have to pay for things and whatnot. You've got to pay your workers. Darn them all to heck.
So you have different missions, like what's
Yep, you can do different missions. You can kidnap a VIP and hold them ransom. You can kidnap or steal a well-known artifact and hold it ransom and add it to your lair and admire it from time to time. I have to have a rec room for these guys. I mean, come on.
Man, they are...
They want sleeping quarters, they want a rec room, they want a lunch room.
Oh.
My goodness, you have to set up security in your place because people try and come in and want to steal your stuff, which you rightfully stole from someone else. You can train your minions to do other things. They can become valets, they can become butlers, they can become evil spies. They can become really incompetent.
Should have made a, the minions.
Wrong kind of minions, but yeah. Very similar thought.
Did the same type of thing.
Yeah, these minions aren't quite those minions. They're not yellow and they don't like bananas. Otherwise, it'd be easy to feed them.
They look like they're wearing yellow coats.
Initially, yeah, but you can change what they do.
As they get more experienced.
Yes, they get more experienced. They become less and less incompetent and actually do some useful stuff.
I think that one's playing ping pong by himself.
That's okay. He's entertaining himself. And you can build more and more rooms, like you have to build for storage for the evil items that you collect, that you want to show off to the world, but you're not really showing them off to anyone because you stole them and they're rightfully yours now, so the heck with it. You've got to have your evil lair and your conference table so you can discuss with other evil leaders. And you can assassinate them and take over their power and take over their territory. It's a wonderful game. It's actually a lot of fun. Sadly, unfortunately, the island you start off on is a tourist attraction, so you have to deal with tourists. That's just not right.
Get them minions
yes,
now!
Kill him. He's in our lair. We don't want him here.
He's in your area.
Yes, right. Kill him. Kill him. Thank you. Now dispose of the body so we don't have anything to see as evidence.
Take his wallet first.
Well, if we could, we would. But you can't always do that. I've got a little trap set up there. I've got a little interrogation room so we can do evil things.
So the tourists are just kind of wandering into
Yeah, they can accidentally find your lair and then they can call in the authorities and then you have to deal with them. Oh, tourists are so annoying. They don't belong on your evil island. They shouldn't be on a volcanic island in the first place, but it's got great beaches, so they come around.
Lava beaches.
I know, it's really nice white sand and dark sand beaches.
Regular nice beach.
Yeah. You know, the island was on sale, so I bought it cheap.
Oh, okay.
You get what you pay for. But yeah, basically that's Evil Genius, and it shows you the heat that in the top corner there. And that's the amount of suspicion you're under in that particular country and how close the authorities are to catching in on you, which is bad. Hey, I completed a mission. Woohoo! What does that mean? It means something happened. I don't really know. It's a detail. I let the minions deal with that. I just point and go, do this. It is what it is. But yeah, a lot of fun. It's still available on Steam. It's really, really old, but honest to goodness, it's fun, and I think it's like only a few dollars nowadays. So if it's something you'd be interested, absolutely check it out. Lots and lots of fun.
Looks good. I like it.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of like The Escapist or something like that too. Like, I mean, I know it's totally different
to a degree. Yeah.
Commanding minions and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Picture the Austin Powers series, but like weirder.
I know. Can you put a Shark Tank in?
I wish I could.
That'd be so
With
cool.
freaking lasers. Final Fantasy.
Yeah. So this is Final Fantasy 15, A King's Tale. So this is like a little piece that they offer instead of just getting Final Fantasy 15. The full game, which is completely different. You can now play as the king.
Yep.
Before what happened in Final Fantasy 15. So yeah, and you go out on these little quests, and you're basically just sitting there telling your son a story about your adventures, and then you play them out in a sort of like a side-scrolling situation.
Yeah, it looks very side-scrolling. It looks actually that interaction you were having with your son up top. It looks very handheld console-ish.
Yeah, I mean. That's what I get out of it too.
Yeah.
It's a quick game. Pick it up, play it for an hour, and put it down and pick it back up later.
I like games like that.
Yeah, it's
something you don't have to invest lots and lots of time on. It's just
destroys me.
I want to play now. Okay, I'm done for 5 minutes. Good.
Yeah, and I like that type of stuff too. Like,
oh, he knocked you down.
Oh,
Get back up. Oh, sorry, too late.
Wait, you didn't really die.
I got better.
So this is like how you would continue because I died.
Yep. Avoid strikes.
Yeah, I tried.
Thanks for the info.
It took a minute, but there is like patterns to get into, and then you learn like he has a weak side, which is the side without the sword.
That would be good, yeah.
Which I keep attacking the side with the sword.
Again, he's still in training. We will teach him.
But yeah, once I figure it out, I mean, it takes a little, maybe 2 times dying, and then I figure it out.
He's dead again.
There we go.
Dad, you died. No, this was just
I didn't die.
Don't
Couldn't
waste
have happened like that. You're lying, Dad.
Well, that's because you're right here talking. You got hit by the sword again.
Yeah.
Will you stop that?
I don't know why I have to keep doing that. By now I know what I need to do.
Yes, he's just not executing it.
I'm trying to get him to swing, because then you can get to the other side and really hit him. But I haven't figured that out yet. I'm like, just kill him.
Watch out. Hey, you missed. Good. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him.
Yeah, not working.
Oh.
Not yet. I don't know why I keep doing that.
We had such hope for Bill.
Go to the other side.
We had such hope for Bill.
Because he follows you, so he turns around and puts his sword in front of him. I'm trying to get to the other side, but
I like how he's able to switch hands that fast.
Yeah. And then there I am getting pounded back again.
Sword's going to be on the other side. There we go.
This is a fun game. I play it just here and there when I'm not playing. If I want to take a break from something else, I'll jump into this, play it. I gave it a 7. I mean, because, I don't think a game's based on graphics 100%. Like, there's certain games that are still fun, but the graphics are just old-style classic, which is great. But, it's a side-scroller. So 7 out of 10, I'd say.
Fair enough.
I think I got him this time. Let's see.
Fourth time's a charm.
I ran right. This might be the time where I just try to unleash on him, and I don't do a good job.
Oh, boy. Let's watch him. Do we want to take bets right now as to whether he's going to win?
There is strategy to it, a lot of strategy, and I bet you, this is the first big character that you encounter. So maybe I got him.
Hey, Power Slash, good. You finally did something right.
I think I got him now.
Come on, Power Slash, nice, Power
but
Slash.
You have to learn how to avoid his strikes, get to the back of him, hit him quick, and then when he swings, get out of the way, get back around. But that's his pattern.
Yep.
So then the next guy's going to have a completely different pattern.
Yeah.
So that I also have a special power where like the other guy comes in and he'll now I have to fight two of them.
Yeah, it should be twice as easy.
And I can use him to actually come in and he shoots guns. He's like a special power.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can do ice attacks as well.
Fair enough.
So these guys, each character too has their own different patterns. Like you have to use Y button to slash through the guys with the swords.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other guys come popping out. You have to use shield to block them and stun them and then hit them. So there's like a lot going on in this game that you wouldn't realize. It's very well done. Like I think it's fun. This part took me a little bit. But that was like the first. This is the first initial part. And then I meet an ice crystal. So that gives you the ice power.
Yep.
So I didn't have it yet, but now I get it. And you can freeze the enemies.
Yay!
It's not a bad game. It's not the best game, but this game was 100% free.
Yep. Free is
which
good.
I think is great. I mean, I like it when games are offering you a little bit of free time.
Nice.
So,
yep. There's that. Excellent. Next up, we got Metal Slug.
Metal Slug is a game from the 90s that came out on the Neo Geo.
Oh, God. That's old.
Although these graphics aren't going to look good,
the
game is so much fun, and you can just play it forever. It holds up, but you'll also see they didn't fix any of the glitches. So this is... so
you're playing old school.
Yeah, and this is the actual version that was on the Neo Geo.
Wow. Insert coin, okay.
Yeah, you actually have to insert the coin, and you have to hit the button. Look, I'm inserting 10 coins because I know I'm going to have to continue. It's not an easy game. It looks like it's just a shooter.
Wow, look at those graphics.
Side scroller. Oh yeah, we're going all the way back.
That's like, maybe all of 480. Wow.
So yeah, and I mean, but this is what started it all.
Yep.
And this is, fun. This is
unlimited ammo.
I couldn't stop playing this.
No, not quite unlimited ammo.
When I downloaded it, I kept playing it until I beat it. And then you can upload your score to the internet.
Yep.
And compete with other people, which you couldn't in the original game. So they did add some stuff, but if you notice when a lot of enemies come on the screen, it slows down a little.
Yeah. Well, it's basically running an emulator in the Xbox.
Yeah. But I mean, the original game did that too.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit like this strategy, look out for the bombs and keep on, each level it varies.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them you blow up like tree houses and stuff right here.
Yep.
You'll see that.
Yay!
But I mean, it's just fun to play. If you've never played it before, it's a cheap game. It's $7.99.
Yep.
And you get the full game.
It's probably cheaper than the amount of quarters you put into it back in the day.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I would have put $7 in quarters in it, beating it the first time. They even try to drop those big fish on you to kill you.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to be hit by a fish either.
Yeah, it's a giant one.
Now
that's the Metal
tank.
Slug. That's the tank that's called Metal Slug. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
Of course, when you're in Metal Slug, it changes the controls, and it's harder to shoot because it's so powerful. So you lose it a lot quicker than if you're a regular character. So there's some, see if you can do it in less than 10 continues. You know? I think the first time I ran through it took me 30 continues.
Oof.
Because it gets progressively harder. You'll see they got rocket launcher guys.
Yep.
They've got tanks coming after you. They've got bombs,
Old
grenades.
derelict ship near the waterfalls.
Yeah, and this is this was the best game at the time. I mean, look at it. We've come a long way.
We have certainly come a long way. That was state-of-the-art graphics back in the day, and now it's wow, this is...
Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm glad that you can actually buy this
Yeah.
and see and play through it and have fun with it, because I think it is a fun game. Like I said, it's not about graphics.
It's about playability. It always should be.
Yeah, so I gave it an 8. I mean, even with the slowdown, it's an enjoyable game. You're getting the best console version of this game. It even skipped and did stuff in the original arcade game because it was just,
That hurt.
I think it's the coding that was involved last time.
Yep.
There I go losing my metal slug, but I complete the mission.
There you go. Good for you.
It's nothing fancy, but I mean the coding was back then probably unbelievable.
Yep.
They also have Nam.
Mm-hmm.
The game Nam came out for backward, like Neo Geo games. Turf Masters and Fatal Fury, which is one of my favorite fighting games of all time. So I might have to have some video for that sometime.
Yeah, should be interesting.
This is Ms. Splosion, man. I played the first entry into the my first experience with this Twisted Pixel company.
Yep.
And I put it on Facebook saying, "Wow, this is incredible."
Oh, you died.
Everything will kill you in this game. You have to go through these levels, and you have to learn.
And I pretty much guarantee everything he'll find.
Oh yeah, I'll find every way to die. See?
Yep.
But it's so difficult that it's so fun because of it. Because when you finish a level, you're just like, wow, this is incredible. I did this.
Yep.
And
Very
you'll
satisfied.
see. So now I'm figuring it out, right?
Okay, good.
And I'm like,
Tells you what to do.
Yeah. Now
Tells you what to do.
get on that
jump.
platform.
There you go.
I messed up
and then
again.
you had a dingleberry moment. All the way back at the beginning.
Twisted Pixel has a bunch of really good games, though, if you could check out anything from this company.
Mm-hmm.
They have a great sense of humor.
Good.
And it shows in every single one of their games. I mean, the Xbox had them make one of the release titles for the Xbox One.
Yep.
I forget the name of it, something Cycle. But I thought, wow, how are they going to make this game good? I don't need that game. And I ended up getting it.
Yep.
And it was so much fun. It's like Street Fighter on a motorcycle.
And you died again.
Yeah. I haven't been to that part of the level yet. And I played the original Splosion, man. Like I was saying, it was the first time I played like the Twisted Pixel game, and it's the same type of thing.
Yep.
One button, you can get higher jumps with it, or blow things up with it, and that's it. And you can do multiple jumps, and on certain things, you can do multiple jumps more because you get energized by the walls.
Yep.
So I mean, that's it. One button push. I'm gonna die again. Hey, I think I'll just die again.
It's frustrating watching him play, folks. Just take it from me. It's just, you know what he needs to do, and you're like, why can't he do it?
I know. Well, it's even more frustrating when you're doing it. But like I said, the payoff's really good. And
Good.
She's actually doing a lot of funny things while you're playing it. Like you'll see the way
She's waiting.
They program this game so good. Like if she's doing good, she'll start like tiptoeing or ballet dancing across the field. You'll see. See, now she's dead.
You killed her again.
And I'll I played through every single level in Splosion Man.
Yep.
And I'm gonna play through every single level in Ms. Splosion Man.
It may take him 3 years, but
Exactly.
he'll do it.
I've had this game for a while, and I'm still on the first bunch of levels.
Oh boy.
Because I put it down for a while.
Yep.
And then I'm like, I gotta play this. Because I love this company. If Twisted Pixel didn't exist, I wouldn't be so happy.
Oh.
They do.
He died again.
They just make good games. It's one of those companies.
Good.
Hopefully they're at PAX with some new stuff.
We'll
I
wait
will
and see.
have stuff for PAX. I just I'm not going, but I will have some content from it.
Excellent.
I always go to the webpage and they have like media kits you can get and videos and.
For those who are watching the live stream right now, PAX East is this weekend. It starts up tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow morning, something like that.
Yep.
It runs for 3
afternoon,
days,
I think,
so should be lots and lots of fun.
I think I got it. I think I've got it. And I'm going to die, though. Jump.
And he
So-
starts all the way back at the beginning.
But that's the thing with this game. If you don't keep progressing and trying things, like you don't know what's coming up towards the next part of it. And see, that messed up on me there.
Yep.
But I think this time I might get through it. It takes
I'm not
a
taking
lot.
bets on this.
It takes a lot.
I am not taking bets on this.
Sometimes I come home from work and I'm half asleep and I'll play this game too. So that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, then. Whee!
But some of my favorite games are these indie game developers. That
Yep.
are just, well, actually, this company, because of how good and how successful they were, Microsoft bought them,
Yep.
which is awesome. I like that. I think it was well-deserved. Oh, wait. I'm further now.
Yep.
But there's a lot more to do. So
Otherwise, you have to start all the way back at the beginning again.
I think I get a checkpoint anyway.
Well, that's good, because this just gets to be insane.
Yeah, and like, I want to see if you can see her like do a little tiptoe dance. Like, I'm happy. There she was. She'll do a little ballet twirl and be like, I'm doing good, and then die. I did it.
Yay, checkpoint.
Celebration. It plays funny little 80s tunes.
Yep.
She sings when she's running. She'll say funny things when she's running.
Yep.
So, I mean, it makes it all worth it. It kind of makes you laugh. I like that.
Fair enough. So long as you're entertained, that's the important thing.
Right. Mass Effect Andromeda is coming out soon.
Yep.
So hopefully we'll have some taking next week off.
Yep, we're taking next week off. Hopefully when we come back, we'll have some information from PAX East.
Yep. PAX East, Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yep.
And maybe Fatal Fury or something like
Yep,
that.
we'll
Throwback
definitely
to the classic Neo Geo games.
See what kind of stuff is coming out.
Yep.
Because there's a whole bunch slated for PAX East, a bunch of stuff that we don't know what's going on.
Right, exactly.
A whole bunch of talks, and we're hoping for some announcements.
Yep.
So we'll wait and see.
Punji Stick and LOL Renee will be at PAX East.
Mm-hmm.
They're two of my streaming friends.
Yep.
I work with Punji Stick's brother.
Nice.
So say hi to them if you happen to be there. That would be nice. And other than that, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Have a great one, folks.
Catchphrase.
Something, something, something dark side.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.